What if I told you that the man who revolutionized the tech world started with nothing but a dream and a garage? This is the story of Steve Jobs, a college dropout who became one of the most influential innovators of our time. Stay tuned to uncover his extraordinary journey. Steve Jobs was born on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, California. Adopted as an infant, Steve grew up in Silicon Valley, where his love for electronics blossomed. His father, Paul Jobs, introduced him to basic mechanics in their family garage, a space that would later become a cradle for innovation. But Steve wasn't a typical student, struggling with traditional education. His rebellious spirit hinted at the unorthodox path he would take. In 1976, Steve, alongside his friend Steve Wozniak, founded Apple in his garage. Their first product, the Apple I, was a modest beginning, but it paved the way for the groundbreaking Apple II. This computer didn't just sell, it created a tech revolution. By the time Steve was 25, he was a millionaire, but his vision went beyond wealth. He wanted to change the world. Apple's greatest moment came in 1984 with the launch of the Macintosh, the first user-friendly computer with a graphical interface. The famous 1984 Super Bowl ad that introduced the Mac was a masterstroke in marketing and cemented Steve Jobs as a visionary. However, his leadership style was controversial. His relentless pursuit of perfection led to conflicts within the company. In 1985, Steve Jobs was ousted from his own company, a devastating blow. But instead of giving up, he founded Next, a computer company that caught the eye of his former employer years later. He also acquired Pixar, which produced Toy Story, the first fully computer-animated film. Pixar's success turned him into a Hollywood player. In 1997, Apple was struggling. They bought Next, bringing Steve Jobs back into the fold. His return marked a new era. Under his leadership, Apple introduced iconic products like the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, devices that reshaped how we live, work, and communicate. The iPhone, launched in 2007, was a game-changer, making Apple the most valuable company in the world. Steve Jobs was not just an innovator. He was a storyteller, crafting products that connected emotionally with people. Despite his demanding career, Steve Jobs had a complex personal life. He was married to Laureen Powell Jobs and had 4 children. A deeply private man, he rarely shared his personal struggles, but he was known for his passion for Zen Buddhism and simplicity. He also championed philanthropy through his wife's initiatives, ensuring his legacy extended beyond technology. In 2003, Jobs was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, a battle he fought privately for years. Even as his health deteriorated, he continued to innovate, leaving a legacy that lives on. On October 5, 2011, the world lost a visionary, but his ideas and creations remain timeless. Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." His journey teaches us that success comes not from following the crowd, but from believing in your vision and persevering against all odds. So, whether you're starting with a dream in a garage or facing setbacks, remember, greatness lies in daring to be different. If you found Steve Jobs' story inspiring, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing